Arsenal 2, Sevilla 0. I'm back. So yes, good to be back, obviously, been a while. But yes, since I last made a video, Arsenal are now in the Champions League and we're playing Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Alhamdulillah. So yeah, 2-0 win against Sevilla today. Pretty much there in terms of qualification, in terms of top in the group. Obviously, our group, we have been a little bit lucky, to be honest. Lens, PSV and Sevilla are not the best teams in the world, but let's put some context on it. PSV, they're not that bad. Lens finished second in the French league last year, and obviously Sevilla did win the Europa League last year, like every single year that they're in it. To be honest, today was a solid performance. We actually didn't concede a shot until the 96th minute. So, I mean, is there enough to be said about the defence? I mean, that defence is class. Saliba and Gabriel, I run out of terms. I run out of words to say about them two. They're unbelievable, both of them. Declan Rice and Jorginho done really well. And we looked a lot more better with the ball. Against Newcastle, we didn't really move it around well enough, in my opinion. So I'm glad that we learned a bit of our lesson from that game. And I hope now that obviously, listen, I'm not going to talk about the goal. I'm not going to talk about the fact that we lost. We were never going to finish the season unbeaten. I did actually say to myself, if we didn't lose to Chelsea away, we would lose to Newcastle away. I just had that little feeling. So it had to be against Newcastle. So they all get the bragging rights and they can all run their mouths. Which is fine. We're going to get them in February, as I say. But, you know, listen, bigger things are happening right now, which was tonight, and we were fairly professional. It's one of the few times, actually, I'll be honest, that I've been really impressed with this team this season. This season, we haven't really played that well, to be honest. I think in the Champions League, we've been all right. I didn't think we played bad against Lens, even though we lost. I think PSV, Sevilla away, we were really good until they scored. And today, we were fairly solid. I didn't think we needed to really be at 100%. I don't think Sevilla are that good of a team. And it just shows, again, how football's mental. Because how on earth that team won the Europa League is pretty mental. But there we go. So, yeah, I mean, listen, you know, the whole team was good, really. I mean, Raya had nothing to do. I thought Ben and Tomiyasu were decent. Zinchenko was really good when he came on, actually. Quite good defensively, considering that. I think a fair few Arsenal fans would have been critical of him in the most recent weeks, or especially last year, at least. I mean, Declan Rice, again, what a signing he is. You wouldn't think, you know, for 105 million, it's money well spent. Considering that, you know, you got players like Caicedo who are still sort of, you know, finding their feet. Declan Rice is class, man. What a player he is. And, you know, I'm really glad we have got him in this team. Martinelli was one of the first performances he's had this year where actually I thought, you know what, you've been unbelievable from start to finish. Martinelli this year, it's been a bit of a confusing one. The whole team haven't really been that good this year. We're winning games, but we're just winning because we have better players, than the majority of these teams that we've been up against. I hope now that this Newcastle loss is a bit of a turning point where we actually up the performance level a bit, because it's not been where it's needed to be. I mean, Spurs, bar Monday, have been really good this year. But to be honest with you, I think personally, and listen, if I'm proven wrong, I'm proven wrong, but the main rivals for the league this year are Man City. Obviously, they're, you know, we have to be the ones that are chasing them. And I think Liverpool are in there as well. People will doubt them, but I think Liverpool will invest in January, and I think with that strike force that they've always got a chance. Man City and Liverpool have not been playing that well either. City are winning games, but are they playing beautiful football anymore? Not really. They're just, you know, they're super efficient, shall we say. Liverpool, same thing. They're not really playing that well, but, you know, they're grinding out results. They're finding ways to win, as good teams do. So, you know, I think tonight is hopefully the beginning of, at least, I just want to see better performances. As a fan, that's all you can really ask for. So, you know, but I think today was a fairly solid performance. So, yeah, I'm really happy with the game today. And, yeah, I'll be back soon. See you later. Just like to give a shout out to my mate Dom Aberdeen, who made the intro. His Instagram will be in the description. So give him a follow. Cheers.